Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this week's episode of Tuesday Preppers. And if you've never seen one of these before, just to let you know what it is, we look at the news in the game for FFBE and see what's coming out. And we talk about equipment and gear and abilities and things that are in the game as rewards and that you might be able to go for that are going to maybe help you with clearing some of those trials and challenges that are coming our way in the next week, in the next week's content, which comes out in 2 days, which is pretty exciting. In particular, this is the first week of the 6th anniversary of the game, so there's lots of fun banner units and fun stuff coming out, and challenges and trials, in terms of Clash of Wills is coming, so that's kind of our main focus. So we've got Clash of Wills. I'm going to go ahead and pop up the information on the screen. And it is this boss here, the Thranathor, which is a demon dragon boss, and it's weak to earth, lightning, and wind, and so we're going to want to bring some fun stuff to that. Interesting changes coming out in this Clash of Wills is this one here. Take on a challenge. Test your team's strength with a new challenge option for Clash of Wills. Changes the enemy's AI and skill sets. What I think is really cool about this is that if you're just trying to clear level 99 and just want to get through it, and you don't want to turn on any mods, this might be like an easier, lower difficulty set of skills and AI for the boss. And that way you can just go in and get all the level 99 rewards. And if that's all you care about, there you go. It's right there. Knock it out, get what you want, and it's good to go. So I think that's really cool for newer players. However, the other new change is less good for new players because it is technically a little hard to do this if you don't have the right units. This is the final score morale value of 180 or above for your players. And that means you have to push the gauge really, really far by the final turn. Otherwise, you lose points. So for veteran players with Kresnik Chow and some of the new units that are coming out are probably not going to have any issue with this. But for players that don't, this could be a hard thing. But if you're not going for a high score, this doesn't matter probably because you're not going to turn this on at all, and you're going to be just fine. But yeah, I do think that that's exciting. Some interesting changes to Clash of Wills. But yeah, Demon Dragon boss, weak to earth, lightning, and wind. This is going to be exciting. So we're going to be talking about Demon and Dragon Killer items and equipment today. But that's not the only thing going on. Clash of Wills is not it. Right? We've also got a story event. Now, we don't really know what to expect from this because this is part of global exclusive stuff, this fundamental stories. It's the Dragon Arc. Now, since it's the Dragon Arc, we can probably expect that there are dragons in the Dragon Arc. Kind of like Dr. Malcolm said, I hope you have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour, right? Dragons in your Dragon Arc, we hope so. Doesn't really say, but look at the rewards. Some good stuff here. This dragon scale mace is kind of whatever. It's middling attack, middling spirit, two-handed weapon. It gives you some boosts and stuff like that, which is kind of cool if you have the other abilities and items equipped with it. But this is exciting. Eye of the Dragon, attack spirit 30%, enables Claw of the Dragon, and boosts attack and attack and spirit by 30% more if you're equipped with the mace. So these two go hand in hand. And Claw of the Dragon is damage all enemies, and it's extreme Nova chain framing. We learned this from the anniversary live stream. So depending on what this ability is, if it's an Earth element attack, it's going to be just as good as Lightning Fast Legend, which we got from the last story event we got, which is sadly several months ago with Esther. But if it's the same thing, then it's fairly decent. But I think this is going to be better. I have a feeling this is going to be better than Lightning Fast Legend, so definitely do not want to miss this. This is going to be so good to have. Dragon Touch Cloak, gives you some defense and spirit, and it's pretty good. Reduce physical and magical damage dealt by dragons at the beginning of battle, pretty good. But these are 3 nice pieces of equipment. You don't want to miss that. So definitely go in there and get the Lapis and all the other rewards. Prepare to face off against some dragons, probably. We've got, in addition to that, we've got the upcoming anniversary event, the Anniversary Equipment Live Enhancement event. And this really doesn't need a whole lot of discussion because Item World is Item World. But look at these rewards. The Mallet of Kronos is a 185 defense, 175 attack weapon. So this is actually pretty good for what it is. It also gives you 100% true double hand attack and defense, which is pretty neat. Just for putting this on, you're going to get this, which is kind of cool. And the unique ability on it is boost attack by 50%, boost physical damage against dragons, demons, and humans by 25%. So 3 killers, even though they're only 25% on a weapon, is nice. You know, let's not be silly about that. Killers is good. That's why we do this whole series, right? But then also the Knight's Medal, which is an STMR in the completion rewards. So definitely go in there and grab that. And it's good. Definitely want it. So go to Item World. And don't hate yourself if the pulls are bad, because the pulls are always bad. And then the anniversary. So there's just so much to talk about in terms of the anniversary, but the big stuff coming out this week, in addition to all the Lapis and the tickets and the rewards and everything that we're getting this week, is the banner units. So let's talk Wylk here for a second. Wylk looks really, really cool in my opinion. It has a really neat sprite, has a really neat TMR and STMR. You know, a lot of cool stuff here. I do love this vision card. The STMR is really cool that it can shift between an axe or a fist depending on how you want to play the character. This is really neat. Just like Kaito's comes with a lot of HP on it, and some resistances and some really neat stuff. But in general, I think Wylk is going to redefine a lot of things about the game. And so if you're the type of player that goes after these units, and Wylk is going to be good for Clash of Wills, it's going to be good for a lot of good content probably. Very strong unit. Most of you guys who watch these videos know that I don't go chasing premiums, but look at this, right? So this is the one I'm really excited about, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But first of all, Paladin Sylvie is not premium and Esther is, and they're on the same banner, so I can kind of cheat my rule, and I can go after Sylvie, and I'm still technically pulling for a premium unit anyway. And Esther's already strong. She's getting even stronger. She's very, very good. But even better, right? So it's got the equipment step up, and they're adding a new piece of equipment here, which is called All You Need Is Strength, which is very, very good. And I'm going to be going after that. So just to kind of show you something exciting going on, I'm not just going after that alone. We're having a 3-person pull battle between myself and 2 other followers in YouTube and on Twitch. And also just people that I talk to on a regular basis, MK and DBerry17. And we're going to be doing the pull battle on Thursday, 9 p.m. over at Twitch. So if you're interested in the 3-person pull battle and see who does the best of the 3 of us, it was a lot of fun to have Tony on the last one, and this one's going to be twice as fun because we'll have 2 people competing against me, and they're probably going to do better. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So definitely come out and do that. We're pulling for Sylvie. Probably gonna do 2 extra steps to get Esther to pity because I think it's worth it. But we're starting out just going to pity for Sylvie. So we will see, depending on how the pulls go. Might end up with an Esther, might end up with a Wylk, who knows? But we got that going on Thursday, so that's super, super exciting, and I'm really looking forward to doing that with them because they're just a lot of fun to talk to. But that's really it for right this moment. These units look fantastic. All their sprites look great. Really excited about Sylvie. Really excited about the potential to get an Esther because I don't have one yet because I didn't pull because I don't pull for premiums. Very, very excited to try and do a lot of fun stuff this anniversary event. And you know what the reality is? This is just the first week. Who knows what we're going to be getting as we go on. So very, very cool. But let's talk some stuff. So as I said before, our main thing is Clash of Wills this week, and there's a lot of demon. It's a demon and dragon. So let's talk demons and dragons for just a moment. Demons, we've talked about a lot. And so much so that we're not going to really do any demon stuff right this moment, but we've done Crucifying Coercion recently. There's like a lot of one-handed weapons that do Demon Killer that are not that good. Darksteel Heavy Armor I still think is a good option for Demon Killer. Mask of Asura, very good option for Demon Killer. Force Mysterian, very good option for Demon Killer. So if you don't have any of those, go get those. Take a look at the videos in the other episodes where we've gone and gotten them if you are not sure how to do that. Okay. The physical dragon rewards are, the trial rewards include the Dark Lord, which is Scorn of the Sworn 8. And, I've done Scorn of the Sworn 8 a lot in the past week, so much so that I just really couldn't bring myself to do another video on it because the last one was really, really long, and I don't want to overdo it. So there we are. Dragon Killer Plus and Dragon Killer are also very good for trial rewards you can do, and lots of TMRs and STMRs as well. And then magic ones, the Apollo Harp, Asura's Rod, which is the one we're going to... we're not doing Asura's Rod just yet. There's one more that we're going to go after instead. Dragon Killer Plus we've already talked about, and then those TMRs for magic. TMRs and STMRs for magic, Dragon Killer. But we're gonna go and do something a little different. So take a look over here. We're going to do, because somebody brought it up while we were streaming, Heavenly Flames. This is the Rod of Bahamut. You know, you can get the Rod of Bahamut for just completing the easy version of Heavenly Flames. Just to kind of give you a sense of what it is. Let's open this up. Who can equip rods? Let's just stick somebody here who can equip rod or a rod real quick so we can look at it. Leftia, right? Leftia can equip rod. I hope. Nope. Now I look silly. Come on. I wasn't fully prepared for that. So, Rod of Bahamut is a magic 190. It's one-handed. It gives you Dragon and Beast Killer. So it's fairly decent if you're doing a two-handed build or a two-weapon build. I need to fight dragons and beasts. It is a thing. But this is a really old trial, so it's really easy to grab too. So I'm going to remove Citra here really quick. There we go. And here's the team we're going to bring. They're absurd. You know, this team is going to just completely devastate it, and then we're gonna have a little more fun by going after the hard version, doing the same exact rotation and completely blow away this boss. So we got Runda. I honestly just hit defense and then hit optimize, and then I put the Seraph Staff on just for fun. Nothing too special. He's got passive provoke. He's got evasion. Yeah. Kaito built for Dragon and Demon Killer, or Dragon and Beast Killer rather. So not a ton, but it's there. Okay, just like that. His own vision card. And the good news is you could potentially get a Kaito on Thursday with your free unit of choice ticket that they're going to give out. Okay, I got him built the same way in both forms. Roberta, naked in the base form. Shift form, she's just built for beasts and demons, or beasts and dragons, and spear. There you go. And then I've got a magic cover tank, built just, you know, this is kind of my generic go-to. Slap a magic cover tank in, lots of resistances and immunities. Okay, there we go, there we go. And we're gonna do this in 3 turns. Just for fun. And then we're going to do the hard version too. So I remember a time when this fight was really challenging. Oh my gosh, restores MP every turn. You see down here, it's a break gauge fight. If you really want to play this the real way, you're supposed to break the boss's gauge by hitting it with attacks with weapons that it's weak to. Roberta doesn't care. Kaito's going to start us off, though, with breaking, so he's going to do Crashing Wave, Mana Few Words, and Undulating Waves to increase the duration of status effects on this boss. Runda's going to start with Runda Scan to reduce damage. Roberta is going to do Dragon Killer buff, Emissary of Demise, and Dragoon's Aim. And Charlotte is going to do double cast Night of Nights and Light of Grand Shelt. There we go. The way we've got them built, none of that matters. Very little damage we're taking. All right. Runda is just going to triple barrier Shelga and Protectica. Kaito's going to go to the base form, where we're going to Pure Liquid Infusion, Receding Tide, and don't really need anything else. We could do Aqueous Infusion. That way everybody has water, though. And we did all that before, and a Dragon Killer buff, and we did all that before Roberta jumps. So Roberta can jump. And Sacred Shield Charlotte could do whatever. We're just going to use Knight's Command. Bahamut does not imperil you, so you can just have good resistances. Some Atomic Rays, it's dumb. When I did this on stream, we did 14 billion damage without any water imperils or imbues or anything like that. So now we're really set up. Runda's just going to chain 3 times. Kaito's going to use his base LB, and Roberta's going to drop. So here goes. That was kind of ridiculous. $27 billion. Nice. So let's see how we can do on the hard mode. But that would technically have gotten us the Bahamut's Rod, the Rod of Bahamut, and would not have got, or we've gotten the Super Trust removal exchange tickets. We didn't use any magic. We could have easily used some magic, and we beat it within 10 turns for a unit of choice ticket. So that was all, could have been all rewards very easily. But let's do the hardest version. So this is a big jump, 200 to 420 in terms of difficulty. No more than 5 items. You need to use a limit burst. 15 turns. Complete the quest. You get Plant Withering Pressure. So this is another, you know, this is a good plant killer materia, and there's not a whole lot out there for that. So this is good. So definitely want to do this trial at some point if you never have. We're going to do it with this team. Still works. Runda's not even wearing a defense Esper. Oh my gosh, Runda. Come on. There we go. Wouldn't you know it, the same rotation actually works. So to kind of repeat that, there we go. We'll use Dragon, Emissary, Dragoon's Aim, Runda Scan, Night and Light. Kaito's going to shift. We could do more damage if we drag this out another turn by using Typhus Spirit if we really wanted to. I don't really care to. Because we don't need to. That's why. Runda takes a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. Runda is just going to triple. We're going to use Barrier just like before. Protect Shelga. Kaito's going to go to the base form, use his buffs and stuff first. So Aqueous Infusion, Pure Liquid Infusion, and Receding Tide. All that before Roberta jumps. Roberta's going to jump. And Knight of Knights again. Or Knight's Command again. Atomic Ray does a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage. Not too bad, though. Don't even have her built that well, you know? Just breaks are good. Breaks and resistances, man. Breaks and resistances. So here we go. So you too, if you have these units, could have Plant Withering Pressure in 3 turns. So for what that's worth, you know, we're getting a Neovisions exchange ticket, unit of choice ticket for Neovisions, and if you don't have Kaito or Roberta, I think that they are both solid choices to pick up. Either one of those is really, really good. Depending on what I'm doing, I like both of them. Roberta's really good for jumping, really good for Clash of Wills. Kaito is exceptionally good for Clash of Wills because he can imperil every weapon. and chains really easily with several units. So Kaido's good, Roberta's good. Definitely pick up one of those two if you don't have them, and that's it. So for right now, that's what we got, and we're going to be kind of getting ourselves ready for Thursday. For this whole situation, I'll go ahead and pop this back up here. So if you're interested in seeing a 3-person pull battle, come out on Thursday to see that over at Twitch, and we'll be having some fun. Really looking forward to it and seeing how this goes and seeing if we can't get ourselves a bunny girl. So all that said, be good to each other, take care, good night, and we'll see you in the game. Bye-bye.